What is up, guys? So, you read the title of the video. GorillaTag leaked their own next coming update. So, let's get right into it, viewing all the leaks and also just explaining my theories on the next update. So, one of the things that is most obvious that this Saturday, when the update drops, all the rainy cosmetics from the flashback will be gone. Now getting on with the leaks. So for the first leak, which is kind of a bit obvious, is that Caves is gonna be opening, because you guys know, like how Caves completely is closed off now. Somehow the music still works. I don't know how that happens, but the music does still work, and so does public lobbies, and you can still play Infection in Caves. The pictures shown on screen right here, these pictures were not by Lemming, but they are official leaks in the files, and basically it was posted by a TikTok user, I forgot the name, and basically the picture that you guys see is like a very dark, very creepy kind of thing that GorillaTag is kind of known for, because it kind of has lore in the game. Not that much, but mainly it just looks very creepy and gives off a very eerie vibe. Also, we could see that the graphics look very different, and we can tell by the picture that this is 100% confirmed that this is Mines. But it has so many different textures, nobody would have guessed it unless people went in and started researching. Next, one shows a same kind of vibe and same kind of area, but this time we actually have some gorillas in the picture, and they are wearing the miner's helmet from the Canyons update. But what does this have to do with anything? Well, if we look in the background, we see a black monkey, which GorillaTag, when they're advertising, doesn't always use like dark colors. They use bright colors to advertise like a new update and like show people that it's a new update, because bright colors seem to like draw people's attention by their just like brightness in general. So enough talking about colors. Basically, this is most likely a horror mode that's kind of maybe similar to Trout's game. This is where my theory comes in, because in Trout's game, kind of gives off the same kind of feeling with being in the mines, and there's monkeys chasing you that are black. So maybe it is a second horror, because the basement horror is not even scary, it's just like a maze. When you expect horror, you expect like screaming your heads off like in the back rooms. But this is most likely a new horror map, or just plain in general a whole entire revamp of Mine/Caves. That's pretty interesting in my opinion. Now, with the last few updates of GorillaTag, we have gotten 3 new mechanics in the game. One of them being basically being able to swing on ropes. The other one being able to go on zip lines, which kind of use the same mechanic but on different objects with different motions. And then with the newest update, we can now swim. But now if we look here on this file that somebody found in the in-game files of GorillaTag, it shows throwable rock, or rock throwing, basically. We might be able to pick up rocks, just like how we also can now pick up the new bug in Forest, but this time we can actually throw it with some physics, like an actual rock, because the bug actually has no physics for when you throw a bug in real life. Now the next in-game leak is actually a very interesting one, if I had to say so the least. Basically, if we go all the way to computer, doesn't matter what computer, we can see that there's options like there's always been on GorillaTag. We have room, name, color, turn, mic, queue, group, voice, items, credits, and then support. Now, basically back when GorillaTag was on App Lab, you had an option where credits was not like down here and support didn't exist, and basically how you can now change like the item particles. Basically that was very different back then. You cannot change the volume at all, So this has had an update, but we haven't had an update of any new options until now. Basically, in the in-game files, it shows that for the computer that we might have an option to change the day from day, evening, and night. And then I believe like morning, maybe? I don't know, something like Minecraft. But basically, the main thing is that we might be getting a new thing to the computer for an option that can finally change the time of day if you don't want it day, or night, or evening, or whatever. Because I think everybody has their own, like, favorite time of day in GorillaTag. Now the next one, which is the most exciting one, that from the picture here on screen, there are some files that we might be able to get a trading system. Similar to how like Roblox kind of trade stuff. Basically, my predictions are that it might be over here by the checkout, or it might be somewhere scattered around city or in Stump. Basically, how it works is that you would put in the item that you want to trade, and then the other person would put in the item that they want to trade. It would cost no shiny rocks at all, and if you both accept the trade, then your items will be traded. So if this trading option comes, I think that will be an amazing experience for all the players that basically can't afford some items. But if another person is willing to trade that item for an item they have, or just to be generous, I think that would be very nice. Now, before you guys go asking if you guys can trade shiny rocks, I have no idea. It is not 100% confirmed. People have been leaking that you might be able to trade shiny rocks, but it is not confirmed at all. So don't get your hopes up for the shiny rocks, or if it's going to be for free, because Lemon can change anything at any time. Now, time to get to my theories on some things that might be happening, or just theories that I think should happen. As you guys know, because this video is about it, Caves is getting revamped, and Canyons has already been revamped, and so has Mountains. And this new map, Clouds, it's new, so Lemming's not going to revamp it if they have an idea to. They're going to wait until like next year to do it, most likely. So basically, people are theorizing that the next map to get a revamp is Forest. Basically, we don't know if Forest is getting a revamp, and if so, we don't know what it's going to look like, because again, it's just a theory right now. But this theory is not by a couple YouTubers, it's by half of the whole entire GorillaTag community thinking this. It might happen, but if it does, I think Lemming would be generous to maybe keep some OG stuff here, and if not, then what the heck, Lemming? I might be posting a theories video featuring some of my friends maybe, so if you guys want to go see that one, yeah, make sure to go check it out when I post it either today or tomorrow, but it'll just be a bunch of theories that we have.